of triggers, collective, the lightest of triggers I'm picking up. But I am picking up one more energy circle. Okay, we have the Oracle's Gift. You might be a tea drinker as well. I'm sensing somebody like drinking tea earlier today or tomorrow, or I meant to say yesterday, but then tomorrow just popped out. So I'll go with that. But we have 37, which means you just completed a very vicious cycle, but a very important cycle. And we're still in Saturn retrograde, I believe. So it's like a lot, just so you know, we've been in Saturn retrograde for a little while now. And if you've been feeling like this vicious cycle has been never ending, let me just tell you, you're not the only one. We're all feeling it. Even us tarot readers are feeling it. And it just means like you've been clearing out your karma, but just cleansing your body, drinking tea, herbal tea. Just go to a tea shop, a coffee shop that sells tea. I don't care if you don't have it at home. It's something that just might be an interest to you. But I'm picking up a beautiful masculine energy here. You're in your masculine, and it's very it's a non-toxic masculine energy. Um, we have awakening genius, beautiful. Yeah. So collective, you're in dire spirits in the sense where you're like awakening genius in the sense like it's urgency, but it's beautiful urgency. It's not like a malicious urgency, like an emergency. Not saying an emergency is malicious, but it's like an urgency where you feel. I shouldn't even use the. Well, no, yeah, it's an awakening. So it's very, it's a beautiful awakening in alignment with who you are, and it's happening fast, but not really. It's because we're in Saturn retrograde still that you're feeling the effects of that. But do you notice how now that Saturn retrograde, I think it comes to an end like October, November. If I'm mistaken, please comment below. If you would like. No need to be, but just saying like I'm not sure, but I think it's like coming to a close though sometime this year. Like yeah, so but yeah, I think also that's why we're feeling like this kind of wine wine. Someone might be a wine like wine, I don't know. I personally do not drink, but if you like wine, hey, that's your thing. Um yeah, so but I see you kind of drinking wine, drinking teas, drinking I don't see coffee. I don't feel a coffee. I see brews. You might like brews. I just heard the word brews. Um, I'm not. Uh, yeah. I'm just gonna stay away from like all the drinking beverages because I don't really um um imbibe. I guess is the word, but I don't really partake. So I'm just gonna stay away from that. But yeah, if you like brews, um, you might also like herbal brews or something like that. I don't really know. So that's really cool. But it's all your choice. So like, if you like whichever way you like it, right? So 3:33 on the timer, baby. Like this is such a beautiful, beautiful. I heard imagination as well. There was this place called Imagine that I remember that was like when you're a kid you go there and you can like picture everything where like there's like a big ship like it's almost the size of like a room or not the size of a room like say like it's like the size of like an apartment room or something. It's big though, like a big one, like not a small one. So it's a big ship. Like they have like other things there. Like they have like toys. They have an area, I think, for like books and stuff. But they have this like, and then they have like a spaceship again, like almost the size of like a room, like a small room or something like that. That was actually probably bigger than the size of a room. I remember it being a bigger size. But I almost pictured that like maybe you're going someplace really creative and cool and fun, maybe like Six Flags or something like that. This might not. I don't know. Scratch the Six Flags. Actually, I don't really know. But I just pictured something really creative and cool, kind of. Or maybe you're like thinking up plans or something. Maybe you're like a freaking architect or something. I don't know. But maybe you want to like draw plans for like a place where people can go and create or just have like their imagination played with like that in a beautiful way. where you can, you don't have to be like a kid to go. I know for this particular place that I'm talking about, you were like, you parents were like taking their children. Like I was a small child, but I picture something like where even adults can partake, but it almost has that children's vibe to it, where it's not like adults going like ha 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 or whatever. Like it's like yeah, I feel somebody kind of getting triggered because they don't really like being around quote unquote adults. Like you take that phrase as, but you know what I mean. It's like people who are sarcastic, kind of that kind of vibe, and they like they like, those places where you can like go drink and go to like arcades and stuff and drink. I just don't feel like you're one of those people. Like you kind of want to use, and it's like you kind of go for the games, but it's not really for the games. You just go to like socialize, but you're not really sure why you're there. This is why I picture like changing kind of that perspective. I feel like your perspective has already changed, and like I'm confirming this, but I feel like you're kind of into the type of thing where you can go as an adult and it's super fun and creative. Better than an escape room too. I'm talking like it's not just like you're trying to figure something out, you have something to do. It's like you're awakening. Like again, it comes back to the awakening genius where you're almost like floating. I picture like somebody like floating or something. This is a great energy. Like you're doing so well in your awakening genius prospects. But yeah, this is kind of what I picture. It's like your creativity. It's like almost I heard like bull something. I heard bullshit bullfighting, but I don't think that was it. But I think again, it's like awakening the genius. It's like pushing past the dark. Like it's like pushing. You're pioneering. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, Thrival out.